A lot of brides like having their hair down. So we're staying with the whole beachy, loose wave. He's gonna have nice, beautiful crowns going around their head. This look is coming back, but in a soft way of doing it.
We're definitely taking the theme of the water, of the magical creature that rose from the sea foam and became real, that Dawn was inspired by. And I'm using a lot of shimmer and a lot of very fine glitter to give you that beautiful moonlit light. It is a very relatable look. Just those little bit magical touches, like some shimmer on your shoulders and your collarbone, a little bit of a center of the lid. So when you blink and you make your doe eyes to your husband-to-be, he will fall all over.
The whole brand truth behind Theia is based on the goddess. Theia, everyone knows, is a Greek goddess, but I'm going back to my own Irish heritage and drawing on Irish goddesses and my Irish history. And I really wanted to draw on that because those women were extraordinary women, powerful women. They were queens in the time when there were only men sitting on thrones. Some very powerful characters in history, Queen Maeve being one of them. So I'm giving us a glimpse into the Irish past, looking it through modern eyes and giving you a little bit of the fantasy, because I believe a bride on her wedding day wants to encapsulate that fantasy, and rather than being a princess, she's going to be a fairy goddess. I grew up in a very magical place in Ireland, and in bygone times, on magical nights when a special fog would formulate on the bay, this ghostly procession of fairy folk dressed in white and robed in the mist would float in across the bay and come on shore. And this is what I base my collection on, these magical fairy goddesses coming on shore in their beautiful white and silver gowns. The collection is very soft, a lot of layering, a lot of Spanish tulle, a lot of very soft tulle layers. Another dress looks like literally it was under the sea for decades, and it almost has like growths or like formations of rock on it, but it's actually paillettes built up on a three-dimensional, dripping with pearls and water, like water running down the dress. When you see it, it'll look very underwater, goddess inspired. There's an ethereal chiffon applique in a scrollwork that's weightless, floating around the body, one in blush and one in white chiffon. A lot of brides today are looking for sexier, more form-fitted dresses. And then of course we have the fantasy regal gowns, the very big full gowns in silver bullion with wonderful silver encrusted embroidery, lots of crystals. And then the accessories, my partner Pascal is an incredibly talented florist, Fleur de Pascal, and the flowers are very much in keeping again with the theme of the goddess and water and light. And the hair accessories, which you'll see, no veils today, it's this special accessory. Each girl is unique, therefore she has her own unique accessory.
Theia's really a great collection. He does a really great job with the lace and the details that he uses. I feel like a lot of those dresses are really beautiful for destination weddings because they're very light.
I thought he had a very strong theme. I loved his folkloric story. It was a very ethereal collection, a lot of beading, a lot of texture. There was a lot of sparkle, but I love the whole fantasy and the fairy tale aspect of it. And I love the sheer overcoats.
A wedding day is one of the days that a lot of women really allow their inner beauty to show, and I want to be part of that and add that magical Theia touch to that day and allowing her confidence to come forward. So the radiant bride is truly the radiant bride, radiant from the inside out.